Alright, so my Cerith Snail is being really dumb right now. Well, maybe it's not being dumb, but I have no idea why it decided to go up the filter into an area which has no water flow. I'm probably gonna move him if he gets really sad up there, but for now I'll just leave him. Now, I would love to talk about why I think the Cerith Snail is probably one of the most unappreciated snails, even though it's probably one of the greatest. I'm surprised. A lot of my local fish stores actually don't sell the Cerith snail. Maybe it's just a Canadian thing, but a lot of places don't sell them, and I find they're amazing. And I only have one fish store that I know that sold them, and they moved from where I am, so they're not close anymore. So I have a hard time getting them, and I only have one right now. If you saw my previous videos, one got eaten by my anemone right there. Bad boy. But what I really want to talk about is why I think they're so unappreciated. And one is they're mostly nocturnal. So when you get these snails and you put them in your tank, most of the time they're gonna sit around all day. And people usually associate with sitting around all day as doing nothing. However, if you check on them at night, you could usually see them munching around. The next great thing about these snails is they do everything. I haven't seen an algae, which my Cerith snail doesn't eat. Though since it is a small snail, it doesn't eat as much compared to a Mexican turbo, for example. So even though they don't eat much, they do eat a variety of algae, which was very impressive to me. So in order to compensate for this, all you have to do really is just get a few more. They ate long turfs of algae, green hair, turf algae. They even eat film, diatoms. They eat everything. Now, since they eat everything, it's not like they're gonna specifically attack one type of algae. So they're gonna eat a little bit of everything. The next thing is these guys, like I said, do everything again. They not only just eat algae, but they also go through the sand bed. They like digging into the sand bed, eating detritus as well. And which is why I'm surprised that at least in Canada they sell these so rarely. They do so much, but yet they're barely sold. I guess most people just see them as lazy because they are nocturnal, but if you ever decided to look at your tank at night, you'd probably see these guys going to town on all kinds of algae, eating in all kinds of places in the tank. And as you can see, even mine is for some reason in my filter, eating, I guess, algae up there. Since I only have one snail though, you can't really see how much work it actually does, but they do a great job, eat a ton of different kinds of algae, move through the sand bed. I don't really know what you could ask for in a snail, else you could ask for in a snail.